Well, good afternoon, Christchurch women. I'm here with Mary Cuington, who's the wife of Anthony Cuington, and Anthony's one of our elders. And Mary, okay, this is our third take, y'all. And if we are laughing, it's because we have just been through so many takes. I'll just let you know, here we are. Mary's going to share with us about how the coronavirus has affected you. Tell us what you were sharing with me earlier.
I was sharing with you about going to the grocery store.
Yes.
And how much anxiety that was causing me because I felt like I wasn't going to get what I needed for my family that week. What we don't have, we couldn't survive on, but we weren't going to get everything we wanted or needed. So when we go to the grocery store, we go early in the morning, and I couldn't get there fast enough, so I'm driving just intensely, and there isn't any traffic, and I'm trying to get there. And then when I get to the parking lot, I can't get out of the car fast enough. And then when I get out of the car, I have to wait in line to get into the store. And while we're outside, I would divide our grocery list between myself and my two kids. And, I'd tell one to go left, the other one to go right. And I'd be like, well, meet in the middle, and we just have everything that we need. And then it was just so much anxiety to have to go to the grocery store and just constantly, fill our pantry. And I was reminded of the story of when Jesus is walking on water, and Peter says, Lord, if that's you, command me to go to you. And Jesus says, well, come on. He says, come. So Peter gets out of the boat, and he's walking on water, and he's totally focused on Christ. Then all of a sudden, he starts feeling the waves. He starts becoming distracted with his surroundings, and he starts sinking. And then Jesus gets him by the arm, and he brings him back up. And you can almost hear Jesus say, Peter, you were just with me, and we fed over 5,000 people. You've been with me through other miracles. You've seen me heal the paralytic. You've seen me stop the lady from bleeding. And you don't think I can let you walk on water for a second? And it reminded me of my faith, where I was becoming distracted. All my life, Jesus has been there for me. He's always made sure that he's provided for me. It might not have been what I wanted and how I wanted, but his will and his way was always the best way. I have never gone without a true need in my life, because he's always been there. He's always there to lift me up and provide for me. And this has been a great time, because we've been able to really slow our day down and do life applications with our kids, because oftentimes we just talk to them about who Jesus is, and I feel like we're always just giving them the answer, but we don't teach them how to apply the word of God into their lives. So when I shared this with my kids, they were like, oh, we're always supposed to look at Jesus. And they didn't understand it's the distractions that take you away from him. Mm-hmm. And when we were able to explain that to them, they got it. And I'm not going to say, oh, they're now deep philosophers and they're going to get every conversation, but we're teaching them how to apply the word of God to their lives, opposed to just telling them how to apply it. And during this time, every night, we're able to just stop everything, and we just talk about the word of God and how we've seen God in our lives that day.
It's been wonderful to have the time to do that with your kids. I know that
really
they'll always treasure that time. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
Thank you so much, Mary. Thank you for sharing.
You're welcome.
All right. Thank you.
All right.